All right, guys, can everyone hear us? Can we get a thumbs up from everyone if you can hear us? Perfect. Okay, guys. We're not going to take too much of your time up tonight. Hey, Bill. Hey, Shaz. We're probably going to take a good 45 minutes, and it's really going to be succinct information about how we're going to kick off this next 90 days, what the expectations are, the diary expectations, and moving into the actual game plan itself. So I really wanted to start, if I can, sharing a screen with you just to recap really quickly on the presentation. I'm sure you've all seen it, but we just want to go through the greatest hits and then really take some time, I guess, to make sure everyone has the diary appointment. And if you haven't already, write it down and put it in your diary. So I'll just get Bill to share the screen. Yep. Okay, this is interesting not being able to see everyone and share the screen. There we go. Here we go. Okay. Again, can I get a thumbs up if everyone can see the screen, the presentation again? Yep. Okay, we're good. Okay, guys. So this is the presentation that Bill would have run you all through. It's leading up to summer kickoff, guys. So the plan is that we put this in place with the expectation that we are going to be there with as many team members as we can get to summer kickoff. So you know what? Get in quick, book your tickets while airfares are cheap, bring people in from interstate. Let's make this big. Let's make a commitment and really run for it. So make sure the 25th to the 28th of September, Gold Coast Convention Centre, put that in your diary and be really positive with your team and encourage them to get there as well. Okay, just really quickly, we'll run through the first slides. Obviously, the key to being successful in network marketing is to build from event to event, and we all know this. So the summer kickoff party that we just spoke about is in 90 days' time, which fits our 90-day game plan perfectly. So for some, we're continuing to build from the last 90-day game plan, and some others are just wanting to create new momentum. Like myself, and there are others who are just beginning the journey, and it's an amazing time to start in a structured forum that's actually going to kickstart your business over the next 90 days. So if we have a look at Bill's stats in the background, you can really see 90 days, like there's a structured growth plan that you can see through his business, and it's all been tailored around that 90-day game plan. So there's been 2 90-day game plans there, and then obviously you can see where the business has really rocketed up to that sort of $16,000 line. So who wants to do this? Guys, anyone, all of us. You know, if you're new in the team, if you're old in the team, if you, have momentum and you want to keep building, if you're brand new and you have no idea what you're doing, now is a great time to start because you're actually going to be surrounded by people who know what they're doing. So you are who you hang out with. So align yourself with people who are successful, yeah? So how are we going to do it? Okay, so from the 28th of June to the 26th of September, that's the span that we need to be engaged for. So the 90-day game plan will be handed to your upline executive by the 30th of June. So if you haven't already, go to the back office, download your 90-day game plan, fill it in and hand it to your upline executives. That needs to be done by the 30th of June. We've got a separate closed Facebook group specific to the 90-day game plan. We will add you to this group once we've received your 90-day game plan, yeah? So that's, pay attention to that detail. Unless you've done this, this is, I guess, what allows us to understand how committed you are. And if you're committed and you hand this in, then we'll add you to the group. Or their immediate upline executive. Sorry, hand it to your immediate upline executive. So Sunday nights at 7:45, there's going to be a team call exactly like this. We're going to have 3 team blitz nights. We're going to do launch party weeks and blitz weeks. So the prizes, and you need to check, I guess, with your immediate upline executive if they wish to participate in this incentive. But I can tell you from myself and Bill and Sharon, we are 100% behind this. So if you go manager, we will match the bonus paid by Isagenix, and we will give you a $250 voucher of your choice. If you go director, we'll match that. That's $750. And if you go executive, that's $1,000 of your $1,000 voucher of your choice. So we honestly encourage everyone to try and send us broke. Get out there, do it. Sorry, Bill? Sorry, my mistake. Sorry, just to clarify on the prizes, you will only get that. So here's a caveat. You'll get the incentive if you haven't been that before. So if you're a director and you've dropped back and you get back to director again, you're not eligible for the voucher. So just to be really clear on that, you're only eligible for that if it's the first time you've hit that rank. Okay. Get your diaries out, guys, and start writing. We're just going to take you through what month 1 looks like in the structure, so that we actually can understand, I guess, what the rhythm of the month is going to look like. So we have tonight. We've got the start call. So that's the Sunday. This is our first Sunday call. On Tuesdays, on every Tuesday, there's the head office opportunity meeting. So use that as part of your 90-day game plan and get people along to it. On on week starting the 5th, obviously we'll start the Sunday with the team call again. That's our $1 Million Monday at Castle Hill RSL. Matt and Jody Ralph are presenting. If any of you have not seen these guys present, do yourself a favor and get as many bums on seats as you can. They are so inspiring, and every time I hear them speak, I want to enroll all over again. Like they are fantastic. So really make an effort to be there, guys, and that also, I guess, typifies your commitment to the $1 Million Monday 90 game plan team. Obviously, then there's the Tuesday meeting again, and the team blitz. So the team blitz night is that's going to be at Bill's house. He's kindly offered his house to us. It starts at 6 p.m. And it's where we, as a team, get together and we make as many calls as we possibly can, right? So we want to achieve two objectives with this. Objective 1, obviously, is to make as many calls as we can. Plus, we're in a team environment where if you need to do a three-way call, you can. So you can get someone to run upstairs, you can add them to the call, and you as a team, everyone else in the team will be able to listen to what's going on. So the second objective, that's the learning. If you're new and you've never done a three-way call before, come and watch how it actually happens. So the first objective is to make as many calls as we can and connect with as many people as we can. The second objective is to train people who have never done it before. So bring your list, talk to as many people as you can that week. The whole concept of that week as well is if you've got some goals where you want to talk to 3 people a day, I think it's a 3 by 3 by 3, you want to double it that week. So you want to do 6 by 6 by 6. So that's, 6 people a day. Sorry, Bill, what was the other 2?
Contacts, 6 follow-ups, 6 breathing.
6. I love that I'm so new at this. 6 contacts, 6 breathing belief in your team, and 6 follow-ups. It's activity, guys. Blitz week is all about activity. The following week is launch party week. I love this week. So this week, we have a goal of doing 15 launch parties within our team in that week. So if you've never done a launch party before, this is the best opportunity to get involved and jump and grab someone from your team and they can come and help you run it. So that's the goal, 15, and we're going to be advertising on the group, on the closed forum, who's having a launch party where, but don't be afraid to use the people in your team, guys. We're more than happy to come and help you out. After that, we then go back into our Sunday team call and then the head office meeting. And then we've got the Platinum Vision Tour. So you can jump into your back office and tickets are $10. Again, this is probably something that you, it's a not negotiable, this event. It is 6 to 10, it goes from 6 to 10 and it is 4 hours of business training on how to build your business. And that is the whole point of us doing the 90-day game plan. So the people who are going to be there, Kylie Donaldson, Carmen and Tom Rumsey, and Tammy and Kerry. So really make a point, guys, to get there. The readers are leaders is a saying that we have, but in Isagenix, sorry guys, I was just having a mute problem there. In Isagenix, we know that it's all about events, yeah? So every time you get to an event, every time you listen to someone else, you're learning how to duplicate, you're learning how to put action into your business, and you're learning how to propel your business forward. So it's a not negotiable. On that one, I don't think that I really need to run into month 2 or 3 yet. Let's just stick to month 1 and let's get the feel of the rhythm of what month 1 looks like. And without further ado, I'm going to get Bill on the line and he can take us through the rest of the 90-day game plan and the expectations.
Okay, hi there everybody. I'm just going to bring up the actual 90-day game plan itself. Okay, can you see the 90-day game plan there? Great. G'day everybody. So thanks very much, Amy. I think that was great. She talks a million miles an hour and she also works at a million miles an hour, if you haven't noticed. She's an amazing little energized bunny, I have to say. So thanks very much, Amy. So, all right, now, can everyone hear me okay? Thumbs up if you can. Okay, all right, so in your isagenixbusiness.com, you'll be able to find the launch party, the 90-day game plan document. Firstly, I just want to thank everyone who has already sent their 90-day game plan through. It's too loud? Yep, sent their 90-day game plan through. We want to get as many of those to the respective uplines as possible. If you haven't seen this document before, I recommend that you read your way through it step by step. There isn't a lot of stuff that you actually need to fill in, but there is a bit of reading there. It normally takes a few hours just to do this properly, and just to read through it all and so forth. So let's just working through how to create the 90-day the preparation that you need to do. You need to identify what your distractions are and eliminate them. Work on your vision, getting your business set, setting what hours you're going to work, and that'll vary from person to person, whether you're full-time or part-time, and it'll guide you through actually how to complete the document as you work your way through. I actually have already filled mine in and sent it up to my upline already, so hopefully everyone can do that. Now, we do have a Facebook group which is just for this purpose. It's called the $1 Million Monday. What's it called? Summer Kickoff 90-Day Game Plan. Now, I notice a few people are already in on the Facebook, which is great to see that everyone's keen. But what we're going to do is just boot everyone out there for a moment out of that group, and then only once you've submitted your 90-day game plan, I want you to send a PM to your immediate upline. I want you to send a PM to either myself or Amy or Mel or Sharon and just say, okay, I've sent through the 90-day game plan. It's fully completed to my immediate upline executive. Can you please add me to the group? And then we'll add you to the group. Now, they need to be done by the 30th of June and so that we can really start getting going. But unless you've completed that, unfortunately, you won't be able to play. So get those done. And this will help you as well in order to achieve what you're looking to achieve over the next 90 days. So I'm just sort of quickly just going in there, just showing you what is involved with the 90-day game plan. If you just want to have a bit of a look as I scroll through, if you haven't seen that before. A big tip is there that, it says if you help 20 people join Isagenix, 12 will do something and 8 will do nothing. Within 60 days, you will have 8 people doing something. In 4 months, you'll have 6 team members doing something. In 9 months, you'll have 4 team members doing something. And a year from the date you started your business, 1 team member will account for 80% of your income, and 3 team members will account for 20% of your income. So they're amazing statistics and proven to be true over quite a long period of time. Okay. All right. Just got a question there, just going back there from Jody. She just shot that through. Does the manager award have to be achieved in 30 days or any time during the 90 days? The answer to that is any time during the 90 days. So it's not like the Crystal executive, so the Crystal manager, sorry. Now, just go through, are you full-time? Or one big tip there is to try and sponsor as many people in that first 30 days to get your 90 days off to a really, really good start, and then start working with those people. So it would be fantastic if you're able to enroll 20 people, say, in that first 30 days. That would be awesome, but ideally a real concerted effort to enroll as many people as possible in that first 20 days. Okay, so if you are full-time, okay, your vision, okay. It says here, what is your vision? Just basically write down what you're hoping to achieve over the next 90 days and then draw your vision out as well. So you should see mine. I might zoom in, show you my writing part of mine in a moment. I even drew the pictures. What is your why? What moves you the most and what moves you now? How will you share your why? And remember to lead with your why when you're talking to people, telling them why you're actually building the business before you tell them what it is and how it works. It's very important to talk about the why, or find out more importantly what their why is. Okay, writing a list is kind of first step. Write name, phone number and dates contacted. Remembering that typically, like if you talk to, say, 10 people, you might enroll somewhere between 2 and 4 people, but you might not enroll them first time. You might have to keep circling back up to 12 times. That seems to be the magic number. So that's why follow-up is important, as Amy was saying. If you normally do 3 new contacts per day, 3 follow-ups, and just 3 where you're breathing, 3 phone calls where you're breathing that belief into people. There's some suggestions into who do you know, just to prompt people that you know. Who do you know who's health conscious, who's concerned about their weight, needs deeper sleep or less stress, wants more energy? Who do you know who's a school teacher, engineer, salesperson, a nutritionist, chiropractor and so forth, just to prompt you on the left-hand side there to help you build your list. That's just a start. I use an Excel spreadsheet personally, which I find works really well, and then I use Microsoft Outlook to remind me to follow people up. That's just the way I do it. Branding yourself, okay, just going through there, getting, so you understand how to actually get your name out there and so forth. You wouldn't believe it. Today, we just had, I spoke to a lady around Christmas time, and I followed her up several times, and almost gave up on it. And today, when we're at the footy, she just said she wants her son to get started on the program. So I've done my first enrolment for the 90-day game plan already, which I'm very happy with. And so that's one tick in the box. But it's amazing, isn't it, like how the universe works? It's as if she knew that I was starting the 90-day game plan today. The way it all happened, it was just so simple. And when you set goals, it's amazing how people just seem to fall out of the sky eventually when you get really active in the business. Okay, so now here is some examples of phone calls. Which, for example, if I was ringing someone called Sharon, say, I might say, Sharon, I made a list of all the people in my life who are exceptional, and I've added you to that list. I'm launching a project over the next 90 days. I'm working with a talented team of people, which is the $1 Million Monday team, of course, who have a mission to empower others to create more freedom in their lives. I don't have a lot of time right now, but if I sent you a short video, would you be able to watch it today? So it gives you the scripts and the things to say. One of the ones I like to use for if you're looking at a coal market, and you know, I like to say, oh hi, my name's Bill. You know, we've met wherever we've met and so forth. You know, and I'll say, you know, basically I'm working with a coach at the moment, and he has advised me that I need to show this presentation 10 times in this next week. And from what I've done so far, around about 3 people tend to join me in the project that I'm currently working on, and 7 say no. So I don't even mind if you're one of the 7, but I just need to show this plan 10 times. Would you have 15 minutes where I could sit down and show you? And most people will say yes, and that's just an example of one of the ways you can ask people. That's more of a cold market to someone you haven't spoken to for a while. There's examples of face-to-face and how to follow up and trial closes and so forth. It's all there. It's amazing, this document. It actually just won a big award over in the US for as a marketing tool. Won the #1 marketing tool, I believe, in Direct Selling Association Awards just in the last couple of weeks. How to connect. We talk about using form or you know, where you're sort of basically talking about their family, their occupation, recreation, and you get a message out of that. And to give a reason for them to act. For example, if I did this, would you do that? You know, if I sent you a video, would you watch it? You know, so basically learning some of the things that are in this 90-day game plan that will help you in order to you know, prospect, follow up, make the phone calls and everything. It's all here. It's an amazing document. It even goes through there teaching you how to do the U+2, them +2, and then just practice it there as well. Okay, there's all details of U+2, them +2 as you work your way through the document. Okay, so this is what you want to be. You want to print this out and put it up on your whiteboard or your vision board and fill the spots in your team. Okay, you need a left team and a right team, as we know, and you just fill those spots trying to get yourself to executive if you're not already there. And if you already are an executive, just do it again, start again, because we just keep repeating the process over and over and over. Okay, there's a bit of information in relation to the cycles and the income and so forth. And here are some your daily, weekly plan. Okay, so what to do. It actually shows you what to do over the 90 days as well. On Sunday, you plan out your week. How many people will you connect with each day? How many people will you show Ice a Movie to each day? How many 3-way calls will you do, etc., etc., etc. So set your targets for the week. And remember, in Blitz weeks, you need to double them. Okay, so now top Isagenix websites there to look at. Okay, Isagenix product, isagenixhealth.net, isagenixgear.com and so forth. So they're all there for you in the 90-day game plan to look at. Okay, what is your next event you're attending and which team members are coming with you to the next event? How many people are you bringing to Celebration 2016? Or you might just change that to Summer Kickoff. So just remembering there that for every one person that you bring along with you to Summer Kickoff will be worth at least, and I say at least, has been my experience and many other people that I know, at least $1,000 per person. So if you bring 50 people to Summer Kickoff with you and your team, you'll earn at least $50,000 over the next 12 months, just because of the momentum that will create in your team. Okay, now you need to lock arms with 5 dedicated team members. Okay, so pick five people in your team. And what does your coach look like? Okay, so what does your coaching look like? Accountability. You need to be accountable to someone. It can be your upline or it can be someone you know, cross-line to you. Now, when you're doing this, you need to have a schedule in place, and it's different for part-time people and full-time is obviously different. And for those of you who are at Super Saturday recently, Anna put up an example, example as to a part-time schedule and a full-time schedule. Obviously, you want to, just work in the pockets of your life. If you're part-time, and just make sure to make the most of your lunch hour, for example. And as soon as you get home, jump on the phones before it gets too late, because you don't want to be calling people after, say, 8:30, 8:45. Okay, and then what will keep you moving towards your 90-day game plan? Create a vision board with pictures of your goals, dreams, and why. Okay, so this is just basically just working our way through that and so forth. Now, It's a really interesting exercise when you actually start writing this down. You know, like you think you sort of know what you want, but when you actually start working through it, it is quite amazing. So, like for example, here's mine. I sent there to. Can you see my email there? No. Okay. So, okay, I'll just share my screen again. Okay. Just bring up my email there. It should be there. Any suggestions there? Just want to show that one. Maybe I'll get out of that. 1 second, guys. I just want to show you something else.
Share a new window.
Share a new window.
And then was that the email?
Oh, here.
Yeah, cool. Can you see that?
Yeah, it's just see yourself off.
Yeah, okay.
Perfect.
Okay, so this is my 90-day game plan that I just sent there to, as you can see, there's not a lot of writing to do. You just send through the written pages, you know, basically just things I want to do, get your business started, use the blueprint reports, familiarise myself with Webinar Jam and Zoom a bit better. Okay, and then I basically work part-time. I'm fortunate in the sense that you know, I'm quite flexible with my hours. I run 4 businesses, including Isogenics, and a serial entrepreneur. Sunday is predominantly family day. I work from home, so we do get lots of family time, which is awesome. If you're not working from home, see if you can do that. It's unreal, and it's just a great way to live and run your life. Just staring a few people there, perhaps. Andy Hallett, if you're out there. And so yeah, so these are some of my visions and my goals. Yeah, I'm going to go for 6-star by the end of summer kickoff. Want to max out 2015. Create 3 new executives in my team. Personally enroll 20 new people in summer kickoff minimum. And then I drew it out. So it says draw your vision. So you can see, you know, my great drawings as we work our way through. And yeah, what moves us. You know, and you know, what you share and why. Same as in one, you know, list of names. Not going to go through. Not going to leave that on the screen for too long. You'll probably all grab them. But yeah, and you just work that through. Send it through to your upline. And some of the how you're going to do it, and so forth. So I'm looking forward to seeing those come through over the next few days, because just by filling this out, you don't go executive. You don't just stumble your way into executive. You do you build it on. You do it with purpose, and you do it on purpose. And by filling out the 90-day game plan, you're going to find that you're going to get the purpose that you need, because it's a written plan, and it'll help you get where you need to go. Okay, now what are we going to do here? Okay. I just need to get out of there. So stop sharing the screen. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to unmute everyone, so we can just ask questions now, and we'll do our best to answer it. Some of it, of course, will be covered as we go. Each Sunday night we're going to be launching the next week. We're going to summarise what we've done in the last week. There's going to be a lot of stuff there on Facebook, on our new Facebook page, and also the Sunday night calls. So what I'm going to do. Okay, so you can unmute yourself now if you have a question.
No questions, but that's awesome. So exciting.
Are you there?
Wow. Okay, so just unmute yourself if you have a question.
Bill, can you hear me?
Yes.
What's the Sunday night playing?
Okay.
Whoever's got music, you want to turn it off?
Just call your name out. First person, and then everyone else mute.
Does that person want to turn their video off?
I think you've got some background noise, Dal, with a radio or a TV. Are you able to just turn that off because we can't actually
Not
hear?
me, someone else. There we go. We're good.
Hey,
now.
Dennis.
Hey, how are you? Now we can hear each other. So what is the plan with these Sunday night things? What are we actually doing? Is it just summarising for the week and that's it? So it's a how long are we putting aside for it? And it's just like, what's the timing of all this? So like we need to know.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, 30 minutes on a Sunday evening. We will be recording as well. We're hoping that we can get quite a few people on there as we go because it's better to be talking and asking questions and interacting at the end of the Zoom session. But what the concept is to talk about some wins over the last week that people have had, and we'll ask people to post those up on the Facebook page, and also we'll be talking about the week ahead, and basically explaining how best to drive that next week ahead and what events are coming up. Some people have done daily phone calls in this type of campaign. I think that if we can just do it on a once a week basis and on a Sunday night, plan the week ahead. I know some people have got things on Sunday nights, but if you can attend most of them, I think you'll get a real benefit out of that as well.
What for something like this to work, as far as I'm concerned, like from what I can see from the outside, is I can see 4 people on this that have turned up now. We've got a lot of people that are downline that should be committing to this. How are we going to ensure some kind of level of commitment so that we're actually really getting some interaction and seeing how well? If this is our opportunity to see each other's downline, so we can actually see who's in our team. And I think we really need to know who we're dealing with, because the reality is that seeing 4 people, it's like, that's great, but we need to see some kind of level of commitment. How are we going to get people to commit to actually doing this? I'm noticing part of the plan is you have to commit to 6 of these Sunday evening online discussions. How are we going to ensure this actually happens? Because there's 4 now, and there's a lot of people in the downline, so that means there's going to be a shitload that have to catch up those 6.
I'm not sure what you can see, Den, but there's 68 people on this call right now.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, we can't see that, so I don't know.
Yeah. So.
Right, so there's good.
Yeah. But to answer your question, in terms of how we can ensure commitment, that's up to us to drive our team. So whoever we enroll, that's up to us to support them, to support them, to grow them, to teach them, to duplicate. Yeah, the whole concept of this 90-day game plan for us to launch our business. And we all know that the name of the game in network marketing, duplication. Yeah. So we've got 68 now.
Sorry, you guys have got a way of monitoring what's going on, what's happening. Obviously, you've got to submit your 90-day game plan and can you monitor that other people actually are committing to these other things? Are we going to keep track of this so that we're actually not finding that there's the same 68 people doing everything and everyone else is just coming along for the ride? Does that make sense?
I totally get what you're asking. It will be. The other thing I guess that we also need to be aware of is that there's a difference between interested and committed. And the whole concept of this is that we go out and we keep enrolling and keep enrolling and keep enrolling, and we find people who are committed. So the 68 people who are on here, let's assume they are committed.
They're showing interest anyway. So this
is about finding the next 68 who we don't know yet in this 90 days to take them from interested to committed.
Yep. Cool. Very good.
Cool.
Yeah, I think it shows a number of participants. Thanks, Jacqueline. At the bottom, Dennis, I think you see the 4 at the top apparently. Jacqueline's just mentioned there, down the bottom it says participants 68. I don't know if you can see that on your screen.
For me, it says, participants 68, yeah. Okay, gotcha. Cool, and 15 in chat, whatever that means. Yep. Good.
Okay, all right. Okay, so what I'm going to do is someone else want to come in and ask a quick question. We'll take 3 or 4 questions tonight, and then we've got the Facebook page as well. People can feel free to ask questions.
Bill, it's Michelle Sonneveld.
Hello, Michelle.
Just in response to Dennis just then, if he goes to the top of his screen on the right-hand side, you can click on speaker view or gallery view, and you can actually then see everyone's face.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Looks like
Okay.
a great
So
one.
then you can see everyone on the screen
Yep.
who's on the call.
Awesome.
But I have
Okay.
no question. Great call.
Thank
Hi,
you.
everyone else.
Jody, do you
Jody
have your hand
has
up there, Jody? Okay.
It looks
Jody,
like
Jody's got a
Hi,
question.
great call, Bill and Amy. Thank you so much. This is absolutely epic, and it's really great looking at everybody's faces. A lot of excitement there. So one of the questions I had was about New Zealand. What's going to happen for the people who are not based in Sydney, for the Blitz Weeks, for the $1 Million Mondays, things like that? So just to reiterate that there's Wellness Wednesdays in Auckland, and I know that doesn't meet everyone's requirements, Ellie and Matt, but we're starting to get there. And for the Blitz Weeks, I think that Sel and Shah, we're going to invite people to their house, and they're very, very open and welcoming people. So the idea will be that for people who are in Auckland at least, we've got some good facilities made up. And for those of you who are in smaller regions, just pretend like you're in an epic centre. Run it as if you were.
Exactly.
Create it for yourself. Someone has to start.
Leaders go first, they say, don't they, Jody?
We do.
Okay.
That's all. That's all. For those of you not in
Raise your
Sydney,
hand. Thanks,
Well,
Jody. Anyone else got a question? Just raise your hand. Can't see anyone.
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy. Alrighty. So, raise your hand if you've completed your 90-day game plan. How's that?
Ah.
1, 2.
and me too.
Oh, 3, 4, 5. Great. Excellent. Wow. Okay.
There's heaps more that you can't see.
Loz, I'd like you to unmute your microphone now. I know you're not 100%, but if you haven't lost your voice. And so how did you find it just going through the 90-day game plan yourself? I can see you've done yours. So how did you find the experience?
Oh, it's different every time I do it. It's great. It just puts me back on, excuse my voice, back on repurpose.
Yep.
It gets me excited, actually. But yeah, it was really exciting this time. I've got a really, really good feeling about this next 90 days. Just got to get myself well. But yeah, no, I found it exciting.
Awesome.
It's good.
No worries. Thanks, Lauren. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know about you, but I've been to events where I just kick myself because I think, gosh, you know, if I only had a few more people there. And the other area is that, and I don't know about you, whether you felt that, but sometimes I've sat in events and I'm sitting there and I think, oh, I should have been at a higher level and I should have kicked that next goal or reached that next target and I haven't done it. So I really feel that I really do feel that this is a great way to create enormous momentum because network marketing is an amazing career. And it's an incredible business to be part of, and it's a multi-million-dollar business. And this is a thing that a lot of people, when they start their business, they're just happy to get their pack paid for because that's what everyone talks about is, you know, how would you like to get your pack paid for? But once you start earning $500 a week or $1,000 a week or $2,000 a week, it really, really starts to make a difference. So the key is to not focus on being a millionaire in 90 days, but focus on some smaller goals, some small steps, because if you do the action that's required, and the 90-day game plan is great for helping you actually do the action that's required in order to get to the next level by enrolling people and then helping your people enroll, by making money, helping your team make money, you'll find that you'll really go up the levels really quickly. And Kylie Donaldson said to me, and she's going to be probably one of the main speakers or probably the main speaker of Platinum Vision Tour. I said to her back in January, I'm so frustrated, Kylie. You know, like I've been a 2-star now for 8 months and I want to get to 3-star. And she just said, Bill, what you need to do is look into your team, see who wants to get to manager, see who wants to get to director, see who wants to get executive over the next 90 days and just focus on them. Take the 3-star off your vision board and just focus on it. Put people's names on the vision board and say, I'm going to help them get to manager, director, and executive. And that's what really started to build our momentum. And then eventually you actually get to where you're hoping to go, eventually get to what your target is as well. So I thought that was great advice. and whilst at the same time trying to continue to enrol your 5 to 8 a month minimum. But when you do a 90-day game plan, and I've listened to Eric Warre, talk about how to enrol 20 people in 30 days. Is a really good YouTube video to watch. But the key is to have massive action in that first 30 days. Enroll as many people as you possibly can, and that will help you have a fantastic 90-day game plan. Just looking here, got a couple of questions. No, okay.
The Blitz night is on the same night as the State of Origin, so if they come to our house, they can stay and watch the State of Origin with us.
Yeah, there you go. So Blitz night, so we can have a big State of Origin night on our Blitz night, which will be huge. Go the Blues. Yeah. Anyone else got any questions before we wrap it up? Just raise your hand. Everyone looks pretty happy. Is everyone ready to go? Okay, unmute your phones and let's make some noise, and then we'll finish off. Who's ready to go? Who's ready to kick some butt in the 90-day game plan? Hang on, stay there. I'm going to take a photo of the screen. Okay, everyone smile. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Do a crazy photo. 1, 2, 3.
That's so crazy.
Thank you. All right, thanks, guys. No worries. All right. Hopefully, we'll see a few of you on Tuesday night at head office for the opportunity meeting there. If not, we'll talk to you again next Sunday night. And the idea is Blitz week, next week, and so we can get some great numbers to our launch parties. So if you have a look at that calendar month 1, as Amy said, see if you can pencil in a couple of days for your launch party at your house. Otherwise, you can plug your people into other launch parties that are going on around Sydney or New Zealand, or the other centres where you're calling in from. Okay, guys, well, it's good night from us. Thanks for being on the call, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.